Generative AI's popularity is exploding with tools like DeepSeek, Microsoft Copilot, and OpenAI's ChatGPT leading the way. However, cybersecurity experts are warning about a new security risk. In a recent report, a cybersecurity firm discovered these Gen AI tools are tricked into developing malware capable of stealing passwords from Google Chrome. What could that mean for consumers? Chief Security Strategist at Cato Networks, Itai Mayor, joins us to tell us a little bit more about this. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's go straight into that report. What are some of the things that you discovered from that?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So we recently released our 2025 Cato Threat Report. And in the report, we detail how we use a technique called narrative engineering in order to persuade all the leading AIs to create software for us that can steal passwords from browsers. For those who aren't familiar with narrative AI, it's simply convincing the AI, in our case, that they were living in a world where creating viruses and malware is actually a good thing. So effectively, we removed the guardrails and protections that prevent people from using these generative AI tools for bad things. And the result was that the AI tool created a password stealer for us that can steal passwords from browsers.
And a big question here, what does this mean for consumers?
So for consumers, maybe storing your passwords in the browser is not the safest place because the browser is a prime target for threat actors. That's what they go after. And we also need to keep in mind some basics for password security. So 3 tips for keeping your password secure. Number 1, never use the same password on multiple websites because if it gets stolen from one website, the attackers can then use it on any other website that it was used. Number 2 is always use two-factor authentication when possible. I know it may be a little bit of a hassle to set up two-factor authentication and receive and use those one-time passwords, but that will prevent you from being the lower-hanging fruit for threat actors who try to steal your identity or your password. And number 3 is to remember to change your password. Even if you have a very strong password, you need to change it every so often because you don't want to give the attackers the chance to obtain it and log in on your behalf.
Great information. Any other big takeaways from the report that we should know about?
I think one of the biggest takeaways is that we're not living in the age of the zero-knowledge threat actor. What do I mean by that? In the past, if you wanted to create password stealers, then you would need to have very specialized knowledge. You need to know how to do computer programming. You would need to have specialized hardware and invest days, weeks, sometimes even months in creating these software. Today, anybody who has access to generative AI, which is basically anyone, can persuade these tools to create these software stealers or these password stealers for them. So what this means is we're bound to see more threat actors, ones even with zero knowledge but with a lot of capabilities, and we're going to see more malicious tools generated by these generative AI tools.
And as a consumer, should I be concerned about using those Gen AI tools?
Well, first of all, I have to say I love these generative AI tools. I use them all the time. They help me be more productive and do a lot more in a lot less time. But we have to keep in mind every new tool that we use and bring in brings some kinds of risks with it. In this case, consumers need to keep in mind what information are we sharing with these generative AI tools? What text are we sending them? What files, photos, or videos are we uploading? Because the AI tool will be using that to train itself. Also, this potentially means that threat actors may be able to obtain this information from the Gen AI tool. That's on the consumer front. On the business front, organizations need to understand that now employees are going to bring in these tools and use them to be more productive. But again, there are risks associated with that. And so enterprises and businesses need to have the visibility to see these tools on their networks and then also have the right tools in place to mitigate that risk. For those who aren't familiar with Cato Networks, we're one of the leading cybersecurity firms, and we've actually developed a platform that does exactly that. It identifies the different threats that are on the network so you can see them, and then also how do you prevent and mitigate the risk associated with them.
Great information. For people interested in reading the report, where can they go to learn more?
So you can go to our website, catonetworks.com/report. The report is available for free there. You can download it. You'll also find blogs and reports on different threats and threat actors, as well as videos and master classes that will help you understand more of the threat landscape that's out there. So a wealth of knowledge on our website.
Thank you for all this information. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.